I'm on time. Yeah, this is the Fauna waiting room. Hello. Because thank you for the 50 gifted memberships.
Penumbra, fuck
Oh,
you.
there's an alert. I don't know why it's showing. This isn't the scene for alerts, but it's probably broken again as per usual.
Penumbra, fuck
Yep.
you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's... let me... We have the Avatar soundtrack. Well, not the Avatar soundtrack, the Game Chops remix, because it's really good, and I like it, and you should listen to it, because it is PogChamp. And I think Stream Elements might be having an issue. That's okay. This is Saplings Anonymous. Hello, welcome in. Let me... I don't know what's going on here. Is this... Why? Why do you hate me, Stream Elements? Why do you detest me so? Well, I can't control alerts currently, so...
Penumbra, fuck you.
we might have a problem. What the fuck is going on? Hello? Hello? Oh, okay, there we go. We're fine, we're fine. Probably. Sorry. How are we going, chat? Oh. Oh. How are we today? Luffy is not forever. Luffy should go back to bed. Luffy is a blight upon me. Okay, so. First of all, we're on a time limit today because Fauna drops her Goth outfit in an hour and I'm not missing that. I don't care what happens. For the entirety of Hololive could explode and I would still watch that stream. So, we're going to speedrun some stuff. First, and I know
Penumbra,
it's...
fuck you.
Oh god, yep, there's still alerts. Oh,
Penumbra,
yeah, there's still
fuck
alerts. Hello. Why are my alerts glitching out so hard? My alerts are having an issue. It's fine, don't worry about it. Are we...
Penumbra, fuck you.
I don't know what's wrong with my alerts right now. Anyway. Thank you, Nico, for the gifted memberships. So yeah, I'm not willing to not watch... Yeah, thank you, alerts. Thank you, Lopi. To not watch the stream, so we're just going to quickly go through some stuff. I know you guys probably want to hear about the Niji stuff. We're going to talk briefly about it.
Penumbra, fuck you.
I don't really want to talk about it too much. Okay, so let me actually bring myself up. I just realized I'm not actually on screen. Hang on. Hello. So the Nietzsche situation has kind of moved away from being about the agency to being about specific livers and their response to situations and like what they're saying and whatnot. And while I do think a lot of the criticism is valid, it's also gotten to the point where we've been talking about the same thing for like 3 weeks. And I think Doki has moved on, and I think Niji is trying to move on. And while I think you can have your opinion on the agency and whether to support it or not, I think dragging it out is ultimately just hurting everyone involved more. That being said, some livers did say some pretty stupid things, and I will briefly go over these tweets. If I can remember where I put them. I have them somewhere. They are here. Give me a second. There's nothing on screen. I forgot to bring the window up. That's fine. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. I am good at this. I'm so intelligent. You don't understand. Why is chat not popping up? I just realized that as well. Like, chat, are you dead? Are you guys good? Hello? Are you guys... Chat? Why is chat not working either? Chat, where are you? I know I need to set up the chat box. I've done it. It's just not appearing. It's not updating. I also I can't see the emotes on the side anymore. This is... I don't know what's gone wrong today. Chat is killed. No, I don't know where chat is. I'm so sorry. That's weird. That has never happened to me before. Oh, I went back. Where the I'm befuddled. I'm so confused. Well, a minute silence for chat. Can we get some Fs in the chat? Can we get 07s in chat? Chat is dead. We're gonna have to do without it for the day. I'm so sorry. I don't... We've been dead for a while. I've just been imagining it. Are you the voices in my head? Is that what this is? Holy shit. That's crazy. I don't actually know what's happened. This has literally never happened to me in a stream before. We're just gonna roll with it. Might be a YouTube issue. Maybe they changed some shit with chat and that's fucked up with my whatever. You don't listen to... Shut up, Lopi. You definitely do. Wow. Lopi doesn't care that chat's dead. Chat, can we dunk on Lopi instead? Lopi doesn't care that you died. That's so fucked up. You should definitely cancel her. Anyway, I bookmarked the tweets in question, so let me bring these up really quick. And we're going to briefly talk about them. I think this is going to be the last one I talk about, this, unless something happens that, like, unless something big happens to the agency as a whole, just because I'm not a huge fan of, like, dunking on specific livers or anything. It's just not my vibe. So, there was a few. There was this one from Victoria, which was really funny. So, there was a trend on Twitter, all the Nijisanji people came out being like, hey, thank you for artists, and they started like a whole trend of thanking artists, right? And then, I don't know, someone replied, I think calling her like a corporate bootlicker or something, and then she's like, explain how supporting fan artists makes me a corporate bootlicker, and then he blocked her, and then I think he died. I think he just deleted his account. That was funny, honestly, more than anything. I like this tweet. Also, yeah, there's Bree doing a fucking Twitch reaction, Andy. Yeah, I don't know, she was just... There has been a lot of, like, the livers trying to just do normal shit, moving on and streaming and whatnot, and everybody just constantly hanging it over her head and whatnot.
Penumbra, fuck you.
Oh.
Emo Fauna debuff for Penchan.
That is the emo Fauna. I think my heart is entirely dedicated to Fauna, so there's no room for chat anymore. I'm sorry, you've been kicked out. Thank you for the tip. Oh, I'm so excited for emo Fauna. It's gonna be so cool. I did not make the list. I kind of feel a bit hurt, I'm not gonna lie. We'll get into that in a minute. Uki then was like... someone basically commented under saying, being like, good. He was like, never let anyone bully you into stopping drawing. And then someone was like, no one gets bullied in Nijisanji yen. And then he was like, did you form that opinion from your favorite drama tuber? You doing this is harassment, leave my community alone, spend time doing things you love instead of sorting trash. Bree did make the list. I saw that. That was fucking hilarious. And I don't know, like... On one hand, I get what he's saying, like, just sticking around in a VTuber's community and spreading shit is annoying, but also, like, brushing the entire thing off as drama tuber bad, blame the drama tuber, as opposed to, you know, like, an actual thing that, like, because he's effectively calling, like, because it wasn't drama tubers that brought up the bullying allegations, it was Niji management brought up the allegations, and then other things fed into it, but the drama tubers just talked about it, like, and I mean, the term drama tuber is a bit derogatory, but I don't know, it's weird, like, because on one hand, either you're saying that Dokibird was lying when she claimed that, like, she was bullied and there's a bullying environment, and thus that's kind of fucked because you're throwing her under the bus, or what, we shouldn't talk about it, it shouldn't be discussed, we should just ignore it. I don't know. Feeding, and also just in... Hello, Dark Lord. I am not your father. Please take a paternity test. I don't know, just engaging with trolls is never a good idea. It never goes well. Like, why would you... Even if you're in the right, just responding to shit like this never goes well. Speaking of, the person who truly took the most L's here was Uki. Uki did not come out of this looking good. So, this was part of the fan art trend. No, Bree, we're talking about Bree at Cookie Box. She made we'll go into the list in a minute. And then someone replied, what do you think about straight white men? Mine is your response to straight white men. And he's like, they're just as irresponsible as selfish as your response. Now, I'd like to point out something. I actually genuinely don't care about his white people jokes. They don't offend me. I'm not clutching my pearls. I've made worse jokes in VC with the boys, right? Like, I've said worse. That is kind of Uki's whole vibe as well. I don't necessarily find it funny. I don't, like, Uki's whole vibe is like, haha, heterophobia, gay, bad, white man bad. And I don't know, I don't find that kind of humor funny necessarily, but like I also don't care. I just don't watch him. So I didn't particularly, like the jokes themselves were not, whatever, like who cares? I'm not going to get offended by them. The thing that irritated me, first of all, was just how dumb this response was. Like Uki saw the bait in the bear trap, right? He saw the bait. It was laid out real nice. It was so, like, perfectly placed, right? He saw the trap around it. He acknowledged it. And then he still just, like, stuck his dick in it. And I was like, why? You saw the trap. Why would you not just ignore it? Why would you deliberately fucking... I just... that was my big issue with this, wasn't the jokes. Oh, hey, Underhill, how you going? It can go far, but they don't necessarily... I mean, I don't really get offended by much, so to me, when I hear it, I'm like, oh my god, how dare he? I don't think he should have responded to the bait like this. I think it was just a silly thing to do. The other thing that really annoyed me is more so Niji's, I guess, approach to things. It's kind of highlighted, like, offended to reply with more hate was weird. Yeah. It was, I mean, it always happens though. Like the moment you turn it into, that's the problem with racial humor, right? And even, you know, sexual humor and whatnot, not sexual, like sexuality humor, is that when you piss people off, they tend to respond in kind, right? So if you make jokes about like, haha, straight people bad, or haha, white people bad, chances are you're going to get people replying in kind, and then it turns into a whole racist, homophobic, weird shit throwing contest. And the moment you try and calm people down and be like, hey, don't be racist, don't be homophobic, they'll be like, yeah, but he did it for, and it turns into a whole thing. But the big issue I had specifically was that, and what people pointed out was like, Niji has a weird, like they're not super, I guess, consistent with the roles. And because if you remember when Zion graduated or got terminated, right? Don't do a situation listen, yeah, it becomes a he said, she said, yeah, it does. Is that when Zion graduated, there was a whole Zionist thing, right? Where she didn't even make the joke. It wasn't even her joke. Someone in chat said it during her like fan naming stream, right? And that got brought up as like an offensive, wrong humor. And there has also been like multiple times in that termination document where it mentions like inappropriate jokes. And I think the thing a lot of people have an issue with is the consistency. Like Uki is allowed to repeatedly sort of have white people bad and straight people bad jokes, but you know, when someone else makes either a similar joke or has a similar joke made in their stream, it is bad, right? That resonates except Florian. I think that was what rubbed people the wrong way. I don't mind either way, I'm gonna be honest. Offensive humor doesn't offend me. I don't really care. You say what you want. I watch indie VTubers and they're fucking 10 times worse anyway. they say some wild shit. So I don't mind. I just wish the company was consistent with how it handles things, like across the board. I don't think responding in this way was helpful. I think it just stirred up more hatred. I think as a whole, just ignoring it and not acknowledging it is... Because what happened after this is somebody made a Reddit thread and a whole thing of like, Uki being offensive against white people or whatever. And it was a whole clip compilation and it did not make him look good, especially the one about the couple. That was really weird. I didn't get that one. That wasn't even a joke. That was like a legitimate complaint he had because some people like spoke to him, I suppose, which is weird because like it's just an old couple saying hi to you. Like that was strange. You also have then the male Nijisanji fans who are very, very, I don't know, like I've seen a lot of them where they're like being like, yes, queen, slay, and like being really supportive. And I'm like, I don't know if this is what you want to support. Even if you're a fan of Niji and the company, I don't think this response as a whole is something you should be like cheering on. Even if you are still like pro Niji, I still think that this whole vibe is just a bad look. But like I mean, thankfully there was a lot of people again. There's arguments, but then there was also people. This fucking symbol has become like a weird dog whistle to me when I see it. I'm like, oh no. It's just, I don't know. A lot of people were mad at him though, like a lot. It became, Reddit is now against him. I've never seen Reddit turn against someone that quick. It was like wild. I don't know, man. This whole bit thing was bad. Responding was bad. The response is bad. I don't think the jokes are particularly funny. And it escalated into more racial humor and homophobia, and it just bleh. It was a bad talk, bad call. I don't know. Genuinely didn't blink at Yuki's joke beyond. I wouldn't have said that. I don't know. It's not just I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have responded, to be first, because this is so clearly bait. But like, I don't know, to be accused of sort of racism and then your response being to double down on it is weird. Like, I don't know. I feel like if I was ever accused, because okay, I don't do racial humor obviously because I'm white as fuck, but I feel like if I was accused of it, I'd have clarified, been like, yo, I was just joking. Like it was a joke, and you're clearly trying to bait me into something, and it's not going to work. As opposed to doubling down and making another sort of racially charged joke in response to being accused of being racist, it seems, I don't know, it seems like a weird decision. And then you also had like the Nyanners and Aetho. I don't know if you guys saw that. Nyanners and Aetho were doing like a charity stream, and there was like the quote unquote accidentally leaked a slide where it was like showing Uki Violeta that white people can be chill sometimes too. It was the other thing about Niji that happened that I just saw before I kind of was, while I was making the short, and let me see if I can find it. I had it tabbed here. Where is it? Oh fuck, where is it? Here. Okay, so this came out. Which was, I don't know who made it. I don't know where it's from. I honestly legitimately think this might be bait. I think this doc might be bait. I think this might be like a masterstroke of trolling, because some of the people included in this are so unfathomably like not anti-Niji at all. And I genuinely think this might be like either like a clout chasing or like a bait thing. Some of them make sense. Niji fans hate Kyo, they hate False. The Tectone, Critical, Murahar, Asmin, Hirohei. No, Rev isn't on here though. You know what I mean? Like, Rev is like normally one of the #1 people, like people say when they talk about like... And then Evan's on here. Evan has gone to bat for Niji like half the time shit has went off. And then I noticed Depressing Usagi isn't on here, and he's the one that's like, and Rima, who's been collabing with him, and I'm not on here either, right? So there's a lot of people on that aren't on here that you'd be like, okay, surely if you're talking about like drama tubers, news tubers, you would include like Rev, Depressing Usagi. I don't want to toot my own horn. I've talked about Niji a lot. Why am I not on the list? Like, and then, but then you have Evan, and you have also like just... You have the merch people, artist merch, whatever. But then you also have like Sayu's on here, and Rikami, and Kage, and Dove, and like... I don't know, I don't get it, because it's not like a size thing, because there's people on this list with like 3,000 followers or 2,000 followers, right? But Rev says Desu isn't on here, and Rima and Depressed Usagi isn't on here, and I'm not on here. And I don't understand. I don't understand what the criteria is, and I think it might be bait. I genuinely think it might be a massive bait post where someone has just named a shit ton of VTubers hoping to get a response so that it can like go viral. Aethel wasn't on here, that's true. Sayu is, but Sayu isn't. Yeah, I know. Zion isn't on here either, even though she dropped the fucking the initial document about Niji ages ago. Parrot 4chan isn't on here, I didn't even notice that, but there's like people on here that are like Azahara's on here, he's a V-tweeter. There's people on here that are like, Bree is on here. Why is Bree on here? Ellie's on here. Rainy's on here. Like, okay, look at the reasoning. Rainy's on here, graduating but interacts with Q and Falls. Barely, but still. San is on here. I think this might be bait. I don't... Because if it's not bait, I genuinely don't understand where, like, what the criteria is. I genuinely don't. Besides, you're not there for the meme. It would be funny to see you on here, Underhill. I'm not gonna lie, I would have laughed. hey, whoever made this, can you put me on it? I'm feeling left out. Like, it's kind of fucked up of you, actually. That's really hurting my feelings. I'm relevant. I'm important. I do news. What do you mean? Sorry, I don't know. I don't think Lopi's on here. Unfortunately, that would also be funny. Like, there's a whole section as well of like, I don't know who it is, but they got followers. And it's just like, if I don't know, man. Like, I don't understand what I tried to find that. It didn't pop up. I don't know, man. Someone mentioned them as an aggregate of people that need just spitballing names. I think either it's so Twitter-centric that, like, they haven't went outside their little sphere and seen anyone else, and so they didn't go to, like, Depressed Nasagi or Rev because they're only on... But then Hirohei is also only on YouTube. I don't get it. He leaves from the Vine. Very appropriate timing. I just... this baffled me. So yeah, list maker, if you could, real kindly, could you add me? I think I'm pretty fair. When I first read it, I was like, okay, maybe it's because I'm not like... Maybe it's because I'm not... Oh, hey, Talador. Talador, are you on here? Talador, you're not on here. You didn't make the cut. I initially thought, I was like, okay, maybe it's because I do try to be fairly fair to Niji. Like, I don't try and just flame them. I do try to be fairly unbiased. Everyone's biased. Everybody has bias. But I do try and be impartial to the best of my ability and try and give people the benefit of the doubt and see things from both sides. I don't try and just shit on Niji always and hate them. So I was like, okay, maybe that's why. Maybe it's only like the people that are very firmly anti-Niji. But then there are people on here that I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. Also, yeah, my fucking biggest tweet ever was during the Nijisanji Twitter thing, was where were you when Nijisanji was killed? I saw a ton of Niji fans being baffled as well. Makes a question. I don't know. If this was bait, I wouldn't be surprised, and I don't like falling for bait, which is why I'm clarifying that. But I also like, if it's bait, it is so good. Oh my god, I would have to meet the guy who made this and give him a handshake, because this is master. Okay, hang on. Wait, that wasn't intentional. That honestly wasn't intentional. Yo, this is masturbate. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Where did this come from? Who leaked it? Like, I only saw Kyo talking about it, and then I saw the lawyer streaming it. I don't know where it came from, but like, is Legal Minds that isn't on the list? Like, I looked up lawyer. There's only one thing a lawyer, which is Aurora. I looked up legal. He's not on here. Who else has talked about like Kenji's on here, though. Kenji's at the top as well. I just don't. I don't get it. Yeah, so I didn't plan on talking about it for this long, but I have been sucked into this god-awful list. Yeah, I know. I'm calling it half an hour, we're calling it moving on. Regardless of what we're saying. This list is... If I wasn't moving away from the Niji drama because I'm tired of it, I'd honestly sit here and like just... I don't know, man. This is wild. Yeah, Coefficient's on here as well. I'm genuinely just... I looked up some people on this list. Some of them have like 400, 500 followers. And this isn't me like trying to like, oh, you know, flex or whatever, anything like that. But it is wild that you miss like Rev and Hit. Is Nux on here? Nux isn't on here. So they haven't just listed all controversial VTubers. I don't know if Nux had a take on the Niji situation. This is, yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of think it's bait. I'm hoping it's bait. Ready to shuffle on with other stuff like Pentoku mess. Shut up, Underhill. Oh, the only other thing I was thinking of is like, man, I picked the wrong like niche to be in for VTuber news, man, this week. because I see like other news VTubers and they hit the Niji stuff hard. They're pumping out video after video. They get like 300k views on every video, and like I don't mind clickbait. People clickbait. I personally don't do it because I can't. It hurts me. But like other people like clickbait and make so many videos and they're getting so many views, right? Whereas you have Mr. Underhill who's in chat, who's very like pro Niji and is, I think, the last bastion for Nijisanji fans in terms of news content, which I think is pretty cool. Underhill kind of Underhill represents the other side of the spectrum, right? Which gives him that viewer base of like really positive Niji fans, and I'm just kind of in the middle, and it feels bad. I can't farm content from it because I don't like doing that, but I also am critical enough of Niji that I don't fit in with the Niji stance, and I picked the wrong side to be on. I should have went full drama tuber. Clickbait, but it's actually a VTuber doing something goofy. Yeah. Well, because it sucks, because like I know I could clickbait this stream, right? I could have clickbaited the stream being like, Uki Violeta said what? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Is he racist? And I would have probably got like 1,000 viewers, because that's just how the YouTube space works, right? I think Kyo went live with the Nisagi and got like 15,000 viewers talking about the Niji drama. It's just how it works. Clickbait works, but I don't like doing that. It's kind of why this thumbnail is the meme that it is. Like, because I didn't want, like, I knew I'd talk about Niji, but I also didn't want to like put them in the thumbnail because I don't want that. So, ugh. Whatever. Anyway, we're moving on. I got sucked into this more than I planned to. I really just planned to passingly mention it, but I only saw that list at like just before I went live, so I was like, I'm so surprised at who's not there. Oh yeah, love for Uki's trending. Don't go in that tag. It is not a fun place to be. Anyway. What else is in here? I forgot to timestamps. Who cares about timestamps? I'm sorry, VOD gang. VOD gang, you have my respect. Let's see. Buff Pup had her Corpo debut, which I misread as Corpo debut, and I was like, Buff Pup's joining a Corpo, but no, I think it's actually, is it now or was it yesterday? Is it Buff Pup? Because she's already in VTuber, right? Yeah, she is. Is it? Yeah, so I think it's just like, it's like a, ow, my ears. God, she kind of looks like a Genshin character. Huh. Yeah, Buff Up's got, it was earlier today. Okay, I knew it was today sometime, I just couldn't remember when. It's hard to Nijisanji trying to vibe and people running like, did you know you're all terrible? That was why I wasn't too harsh on Yuku's tweet earlier, because I do kind of understand the frustration that must come with like just trying to have an audience and a community, and every time you breathe you have people being like, oh, did you know Niji bad? Like, I get that must be frustrating. Yeah, so there's Buff Pup's Corpo debut. Corpa, sorry, Corpa, not Corpo. She's not joining Nijisanji, thankfully. It does give off kind of Genshin-y vibes, doesn't it? It's really good though. I think this is a lore video, but yeah. Kind of Child. What's his name? Child? I only played Genshin the one time, but the water boy with the bow. Kyoresu came back with a Needy Streamer Overload cover. If you don't know, Kyoresu was Riro Ron, who kind of got terminated from Idol for doing sussy stuff with her fans. And she came back and with a Needy Streamer Overload cover, which I thought was kind of funny. Hey, at least she's owning it. At least she's owning it. So I thought that was funny. Oh yeah, did you guys, speaking of Idol, did you guys see the Yuko? So Yuko had this is actually the last news stream. It happened during it, or after it. I saw it, because everybody was like, hey Pen, did you cause Yuko to die? But the announcement was in Comic Sans, so I was pretty sure that I was okay. And yeah, so I think she came back from a break and was like announcing like a switch up in her content. I think she's moving away from like the the whole like GFE kind of vibe. And I saw she did a vlog after the announcement. She like had a premiere for a vlog. Some people gave her hate for it, but honestly, like, I kind of view that as like a fever, you know, when you get sick and you get a fever, like it's just, you're cleansing the shitty people in your fan base. I would not want to, I know it sucks, like, it's no justification for harassment and it doesn't help the situation, but like, knowing that those people are moving away from you is probably for the best, right? They're not people you really want to have in your fan base. So I think she's done the best thing that you can do in a situation like that, which is rip the band-aid off, like just tear it and be like, yo, I'm not doing it anymore. And then people are gonna leave. Fucking weird incel sad boys are gonna fucking harass you for it because they suck. But at the end of the day, you end up with a fan base that actually cares about you, for you, and not a bunch of shitty incel keyboard warriors, which is the goal. People get... I didn't realize, right? When I saw the announcement, I was just like, oh, good for her, that's cool. I didn't even give it a second thought. It was only when I saw... like, the Twitter response. I was like, dang, I didn't realize that there was legitimately people that were... Okay, even if you were mad about it, you could not make me tweet that I was mad about it with a waterboard. You would have to, like, Batman couldn't get that shit out of me. I would never... Can you imagine going on Twitter and being that pathetic publicly where people can see, but my anime girl doesn't pretend to be my girlfriend anymore. Chat. She doesn't pretend to be my girlfriend anymore and she sucks. I hate women. Like, can you imagine? Bruh. Even if I was that sad of an individual, I ain't letting people know. I ain't telling people that. Like... That's wild. Penumbral BFE when? I don't like relationships, so me being BFE is just me not streaming. Every time I'm not streaming, you're getting the Penumbral BFE. Consider yourself lucky, chat. Ugh. Yeah, I hate that part of the VTubing community, man. I really do. They annoy me. Oh yeah, VNU got their new wave. Well, they announced their new. If I can find it. Oh wait, I bookmarked it because I'm smart. I'm a good content creator and I do things intelligently. I'm so good at streaming. Oh my god, I bookmarked it. Yippee! Aha! So VNU got their new wave, and it is all very, very cool. They're all animal girls except for the elephant, who I think is just in an elephant suit, which is incredible. And also, in case you were surprised, in case you didn't expect this, one of them is a rabbit, a pink rabbit, and is also incredibly chaotic and insane. And guess what happened the moment she was announced? I got about 5 pings of people being like, hey Pen, look out. And then I looked and I was like, oh, no. Not again. I can't deal with another one. Please. I'm at my limit here, bro. I can't. Do not say another one joins the battle. We do not need more rabbit girls. So yeah, this is Serenity, and yeah, she is. She's a little bit crazy. Yeah, bro, fucking Salty added me under. I think Tila did as well. I got a few ats and DMs. People were like, hey, look out. I haven't actually. I wanted to reply to this tweet, but I didn't want to be like, it's hard gauging how to interact with someone the first time you meet them, but then I'm like, wait, I just got to treat her like every other insane rabbit girl I've ever met. She seems funny. Kiara also told me to eat healthy food, so I like it. Oh my god, she's so caring. But I think they debut, when is it? March? I think they debut? March. Wait, there was a tweet that said when it'd be, and I don't know when. Hello? Have they already debuted? I didn't miss it, right? I swear it was March. I swear I read it right. March 16th. No. Yeah. March 16th. You're going to invite her to the Sunday news chat. Please, I do not need more rabbit girls distracting me from my very important job. Obviously, we need to invite her to play board games, Lopi. That's the real... That's the real thing we need to do. That's how we indoctrinate people. More board game buddies. Although, yeah, we can sub out for Bree, who never fucking shows up because she's always busy. Warn her about the 11-hour Fate calls. I would never call someone for 11 hours and talk about Fate. I would never call an anime girl for 11 hours and talk about Fate. Oh shit, we only got 24 minutes here, you're so right. Yeah, it was only 9 hours. Come on, guys. It was a very respectable amount of time. It was only 9. I'm not that big of a nerd. Oh yeah, the Dokibird stuff.
Penumbra, fuck you.
Yo,
50 Danish
Fury.
kroner from Iron Fury 91. Each new rabbit Vtuber is another bully for pen. Another.
Thank you for the super chat. When did super chat start reading out the amount super chatted? That's new. That might have something to do with my alerts, my chat being broken. Do you know what I reckon? I reckon fucking YouTube has switched up their API or something and it's messed with all my shit. But thank you for the super chat. I do not get bullied by rabbits. I bully the rabbits. I am the aggressor. They are the whatever. Glass cannons. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Dokibird. What do you think? Keep telling yourself that. Lovely, I think you're 15 minutes behind. I think you're having another ping issue, which is kind of funny. You should stay there. When you hear this in 5 minutes, I'm gonna laugh at you. I would never call Lopi for more than 13 hours. I can't remember how long was that call. It was kind of ridiculous. I also got a new keyboard. Well, I didn't get a new keyboard. Do you guys remember when I did the crab game tournament with Mumei a while back and I won a keyboard and stuff? I didn't use it because I had a keyboard I already liked, and I may or may not have gotten... Okay, if you remember last week, I said I was going to get some soju and try it, and I did try it, and I may have gotten a little bit tipsy, just a touch,
Penumbra, fuck you.
just a bit.
£5 from Teal VT. I'm slowly becoming bunny. Bites you, bites
Please
you,
do
bites
not.
you,
We do
bites
not
you,
need
bites
more
you,
bunnies.
bites you, bites you, bites you, bites you, bites you, bites you, bites
I
you,
am
bites
out
you.
of flesh to bite. Please, I'm just bones. See, I got a little bit tipsy. I may have spilled iron brew onto the keyboard, and because I was a little bit tipsy, I didn't do the proper cleanup where, you know, you like dry it out, unplug it and everything. And so come morning, okay, respect to the keyboard, it actually held up pretty well. It is fine, except the E key is just dead. So I dried it out and got my keyboard that I want out, and honestly, I'm not even checking to see if the old keyboard works anymore because this shit is so good. This is such a nice keyboard. I didn't know, I think I'd like linear switches. I like the clicky clacks, but this shit feels nice to type on and it sounds good, and I don't know, and now YouTube is just recommend. If I go to my YouTube homepage, you'll probably just see like it's recommending me like keyboard ASMR now. Because I don't know, it just knows that I'm now a keyboard ASMR enjoyer. So stop. I can type E as well. My new keyboard has an E key. You're not special. Do not say E to pay respects. Fuck you. You guys suck. I hate all of you. Stop flexing your E key. It's a... Oh, what keyboard is it? It's a Corsair K100 RGB optical mechanical gaming keyboard. There you go. It's a special. It's gamer, for gamers only. It's really nice. Would recommend. Kind of expensive. I would not have bought it, but I did win it. So, you know, shout out to Corsair. Y'all are real ones. And shout out to Mooney for inviting me. Cool of you. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. Okay, where were we? What were we doing? I definitely do not love you. Oh, yeah, Dokibird. Oh my god, I started the Dokibird shit like 3 times and I just keep getting distracted. Did I bookmark it? I did. So, what switches? They're just Corsair's like optical switches. I don't know what they call them, but they're linear. Linear like optical, they're not mechanical. Sorry, I don't mean to tism about keyboards with you guys. We do love Mooney in this house. Mooney is cool. So, Doki was in the Twitch Rivals event with Pia, Shy Lily, oh god, wait, I remember. Wait, give me 2 seconds. Wait. Sureforce, that was it. Yep. I got it before you guys. I remembered. It just slipped my mind because... Shut up. She came 3+1. She said top 3+1, and I was like, does she come 4th? But no, sorry, I didn't mean to say something so offensive. It was top 3 plus 1, not 4th. Ugh, you would never come 4th. Which was cool. I think Zen and Melody had to switch out, but some vshojo girls, I think Giga was there, were also there, and they came dead last, which was funny. Who did win? I don't know who won. I know Zen got last again, which is funny. Team average Joan. Okay. Yeah, hasn't Zen come last in like 3 Twitch rivals so far? That's great, incredible, honestly. And then also Doki announced that she'll be running a charity auction stream next week and is looking for like people who are willing to like make shit to sell. And it's going towards the Brain and Behavior Research Foundation, which is, I think, mental illness. There'll also be other items on auction, like a one-on-one gaming session with me. I think I'd die. That'd be so, I don't know, man. I feel like winning a one-on-one gaming session with someone would amp it up so much that like it would make it so hard to be normal. Like, I don't know. I feel like if it was just a collab, like a normal collab, it'd be fine. But like, you imagine like scheduling, like, yes, I have 1 hour of Dokibird's time to play League of Legends. I don't know, man. You spam the heart button so much your phone is like, thank you for the hearts. Is that the heart? Yeah. I think my YouTube API is weird. I can't see my own emotes, but I think I can see your guys. Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Why League? I played League for the first time this week with friends, and I mean, when you're with friends who don't shout at you, it's actually not too bad. It was kind of funny. I was terrible. I got my ass whooped, but it wasn't bad. I would never play with not friends though, because people would shout at me, and I don't do well with confrontation. That's one. Hey Dom. So yeah, I think she said this will be next week, and that was this week, so I assume it'll be next weekend sometime maybe. I don't know if she's still accepting applications or whatever, but she might be. And if you have creative ability, it might be worth reaching out. I don't. I have no creative ability. I can't even make YouTube videos, and it's literally what I do. So, yeah, cool. Doki's done a lot of charity stuff since she like came back. It's pretty cool. Also helped. We played League equivalent of Free For All. That is true. We did play what was it called? Earth. Yeah. Lopi was there too. So if you're gonna dunk on me for playing League, Lopi played it as well. Lopi League of Lopi. I would not play League of Lopi. I think I'd rather shove needles in my urethra. Thank you very much. I actually do have a YouTube vid in the works that I'm working on. I'm just trying to get it done. It's been so long since I wrote a script or recorded anything that I'm having to like iron out the kinks, but there is one in the works. I don't know when it'll be, but it should be soonish. Lopi does kind of give off League vibes, doesn't she? She gives off like support main League of Legends vibes. Right? I'm not wrong. I'm not alone in that. Thank you. Okay. Oh yeah, there was the eye stuff from Project F, or formerly of Project F. See, where is she? AI. Not AI though, AI. She tweeted out about basically like she was off Project F, and apparently they just didn't pay her any of the money she was due for like an entire month after she graduated. And so like all of the support that she got during like when she announced the graduation stream and whatnot, like just didn't go to her. Apparently she's due like $500 or something, or they took $500. I don't know if she's like getting it or if it's owed, but I saw the tweet. I can't. Yeah, here it is. Found it. This shit was wild. Project F, 3rd December. December was when her first monetization stream, so she never got paid by her company, and that was like her highest grossing month. Altogether, she's owed $500. It's been 3 weeks since they've spoke to her, and yeah, just she was apologizing that the support never went to her and whatnot. Project F, man, from what I've heard, was just dog shit. Like, holy shit. Like, from what I know from like Lorian got shafted by that company. I apparently didn't get paid anything. Like every all of the members are just think it was horrendous. Oh yeah, there was the Usan and Shoto concert as well. The 3D concert. I saw Underhill raving about that. It's pretty cool. I didn't get to see it, unfortunately. I didn't get tickets. I did do a watch along for them. My first watch along. I have the curse. I'm so sorry. It was me. I did it. Well, they got to keep the models IPs. I think Lorien did because she bought it. Like, Lorien had to buy that out of pocket. They didn't. They bought it from what I understand, they bought it for the other two, but Lorien got shafted because she wasn't their priority or something, which I still think is fucked. But I don't know, man. Like, shit is wild. Project F, from what I can establish, was just so shittily managed. I'm glad they all got to keep them because they all had such good models. Holy shit. Mia, I, and Lorien's fucking models. Perfection. Yeah. I don't know, man. Project F was... Fucking bow. All I want for Christmas is incompetent VTuber starters and VTuber managers to explode. I guess testicular torsion. Fuck you. It's not getting a proper 3D concert before Lazlight. Don't say that. That's so fucked up. Yeah, Goth Fauna is in 14 minutes. Let me try and get through the rest of this news. You know about Goth Fauna. Can I interest you in emo Mumei though? That shit out. Bro, the emo aesthetic is just... Oof. It's just, I don't know, man. Okay, first of all, can I talk also about how fucked YouTube search function is? You type in emo Mumei and like you just get clips and clips. Like, the best way to find it is either go to our channel or just previously watched, because I already watched the debut, or like to go to the clip and then click the link to it. Like, why is YouTube search function so fucking busted? I'm there, I know, I'm on, oh my god. I know, literally my stream came up before the... Of course I'm I'm not lore-wise the sapling, but I do like Fauna. But yeah, no, this... It's not just the drip though, the fucking hair. The hair sends me. Something about that hair, I don't know what it is, but something about that hair just... I don't know, man. I was looking respectfully. I was looking so respectfully, you don't understand. I love goth girls. What are you, fucking crazy? Goth girls are incredible. It's like saying I love air, or breathing, or chocolate. Like, fucking obviously. Who doesn't like goth girls? It's like peak taste. And now, okay, hang on. So we have emo Mumei, and then Fauna's got... We're finally getting Goth Fauna. Goth Fauna has been a meme for a while. I think she did some color switching with her model before, where she like switched the hair colors around to give like emo Fauna. But I think now she's actually getting official Goth Fauna, which is going to be cool. It is in officially 10 minutes. So we are... I don't think I can raid into Fauna because I assume Fauna has raids disabled. Probably. So we're going to raid into someone else. Feels a bit fucked up when I'm planning... I can watch both. I can watch two streams. We're not raiding yet, so I have shit to talk about, but can you raid into Fauna? I imagine she has raids disabled. Yeah, she definitely does have raids disabled. Yeah, she does. So, can't do that, unfortunately. Change clothes, become a goth boy. I mean, the closest I can get is putting up my hood, which is more of like a, don't talk to me ever again. Yeah, it might be gothic like Lolita, like the original, where that word came from, which would also be cool. If it was bait, I would riot. Actually, no, it should still be, it still look good, so like, but I'd riot a little bit internally. Okay, what else is there? Oh yeah, speaking of Mums here, did you see her fucking revenue record? Like, the Mumei offered to get, she basically offered her chat, like, if you give at least a pink super chat in the next minute window, I'll draw your profile picture. seems like a pretty understandable thing to do. Like, hey, you get a drawing from your Oshi, she gets some money to go towards funds. $27,000 in 1 minute. 27,000. That's insane. That in 1 minute of streaming. Like, I don't know if it's a record. I don't know where you'd even fucking check to see, but I imagine it's probably a record in like, I don't know if it's a record in like streaming overall, but like VTuber streaming's probably. Like in 1 minute, like the most money earned in a single minute might be up there. That's I don't know, man. What's that after Hollows, Cuts and Taxis? So YouTube takes 50% of Super Chats. I think it actually ends up being more because if you go through Apple takes 30%. It's actually kind of fucked. Like if you donate through like Super Chat on mobile, chances are like they only see maybe like 30%. YouTube, I think YouTube takes, I should probably know this. Sorry, I was thinking Twitch. Yeah, Twitch takes 50. YouTube takes, it's just because, okay, the reason I thought that is because if I look at my stats, YouTube takes about 50%, but I think it's just because a lot of people donate through Apple, and so that takes a 30%, which ends up being about 50%. Yeah, sorry. YouTube takes 30. Mobile donations are another 30. Twitch takes 50. But yeah, I mean, like if I don't even know how to look, but from what I've seen in the past, when people have like gifty like memberships or super chats or whatnot, I tend to get like about 50% of it sometimes, and then cover takes whatever, and so ultimately Mumei does get like a fraction of it. Unfortunately, it's why you should always like. It's why streamers always say, and I mean to be fair, she said to do super chats, and Hollow does do super chats, so it's understandable. But for most indie streamers and whatnot, like they suggest going through like Stream Elements or Stream Labs or whatever external tipping service they use, just because then they get 100% of the tip as opposed to whatever. But hololive like super chats, and it's fun to see the little like color spiral. So where's, how much time do we have left? How long have we been going? How long till Fauna? We have 7 minutes. Stream Elements doesn't take a cut. Stream Elements is just a direct, they are just a facilitator of PayPal. You pay, it goes directly into the PayPal. Like it is a direct transition. So if you are considering donating to any streamer and you have the choice and you are more focused on getting the money to them as opposed to like maybe seeing the colourful message, which hey, if that's what you want, that's cool. Stream Elements is generally better. A lot of streamers encourage you to do that as well, because then, especially if you're on Twitch, because Twitch takes 70%, so like holy shit. Where are we? Oh yeah, Quinn, who is like Kyo's alt or whatever, his IRL alt, tweeted about becoming a VTuber, which is cool. I think that's also happening in March, if I remember correctly. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Yep, debut early March, so he'll be coming back. There's a lot happening in March. Holy shit. There's a whole I don't know what this is at the bottom, but there's a whole Dokibird Fillion thing where she collabed a Fillion and people are like, Dokibird, no, she's. I saw something that was like, she's pro AI, and I was like, I don't know, is that a thing now? Is that a thing people are canceling you on Twitter for? Is like being pro AI? That's kind of wild. Like, I don't know. People were legitimately hating on Doki for like collabing with Fillion for being pro AI or something. There was some people just don't like Fillion because of some jokes she made, and bro, that was so long ago. It was a dumb joke like a year ago or some shit like that. Like, I don't know, man. Anyway, it was stupid. I think I just chucked it in here because I remembered it as I was writing, but yeah. Oh yeah, and Iron Mouse Speak of the Devil is coming back on March 10th. Another fucking thing in March, holy shit. And I think it's going to be with Narissa. It's going to be Iron Mouse and Narissa collabing for Speak of the Devil, which is going to be wild. I love Narissa. Narissa's so fucking funny. Isn't Narissa's mum coming? Is not to that, obviously, but I think Narissa's going to have her mum on stream at some point because she hit 600k or 500k. It was one of the two. I think she hit 600. And then the brother is at like 700 or something like that. I kind of want to meet the brother because the only exposure we've had to her brother is, her brother walked into the room and said ballista, and honestly, I love that man already. He sounds cool as shit. Mr. Ballista, my beloved. Bro sounds cool. Bro sounds like the kind of guy you could talk about the Roman Empire for a few hours with. So yes, I desire to meet Bro. Well, not like I desire to see Bro Rissa. I feel like from what we've heard about Narissa's family, it feels like a sitcom family almost sometimes. Like, this shit wild. And like Narissa apparently sits in a room full of mirrors. Like her brother just comes in and starts flexing randomly. Like, I don't know, bro. Her sisters have like 20 children or something. I will never stop talking about the Roman Empire. Roman Empire is pretty cool. I remember playing Rise, Son of Rome when I was younger. That was really cool. That was a cool game. Yeah, you guys heard about the story of Julius Caesar when he was captured by kidnappers, and he managed to like fucking become friends with them on the ship, and then later on he came back and fucking murdered them all in cold blood. Do you remember that story? Yeah, sorry, I'm not trying to get dragged into talking about the Roman Empire. Good old Caesar. We will find someone to raid into, and Fauna we can't raid into, so we'll raid into someone else. Which feels kind of rough, but I also like raiding people, and I appreciate that some of you maybe don't. Oh yeah, that was the one thing I forgot to mention. AN is having their year anniversary as well. That is actually here. I don't know why I skipped over it. It's in my notepad. AN's year anniversary. It's wild that it's been a year already. Like that's crazy to me. That's
£2 from TLVT. Rabbit girls are my Roman Empire.
Is that your tism? Rabbit girls instead of Rome. I think Sky is live now for the year anniversary, so we could go right into her. And then I'll probably see some of you guys in chat at the Goth Fauna stream, but you should go wish Sky some well wishes as well, because she's cool and AN is cool, and we stan AN in this house. And it's been a year, and that haunts me because it doesn't feel like it's been a year. The passage of time is terrifying, and I hate it. But yeah, go say hi to Sky. She's really cool. And I don't know. Short stream, I know, but you know, priorities. I will speak to you guys. I don't know. I think I've got another crab game collab with Phoenix next week, and I might have some other stuff. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. Let's link my Twitch. Bye. I'm ending. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you here too long. Bye.